Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Javeria. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Yeah, good.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Your name is Anas, right? How do I call you?
Yeah, ma'am, Anas.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm correct. Aisha, are you there? Can you switch on your video? Rest of you? Okay. So it's 10:05 already. So I guess let's not wait for anyone now. We can start, right? Because it's already 10:05. Sorry? Hello? Okay. So today we're going to study about the types of coastal settlements. We discussed about this last week, right? I told you that we'll study further about coastal settlements and how they have developed into new villages, towns, ports, harbors, everything. Okay? So we'll just quickly review this and then I'm going to show you a nice video which you all will love. So this is in reference to your studies and you'll learn about the coastal settlements through that video as well. Okay? So it is a holiday resort that you will see in that video. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, in types of coastal settlements, we have natural harbors. So, do you have any idea what does harbor mean? Like any one of you, you can try. Harbors that are there near the sea or rivers. What is that harbor? You can see the screen, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm from where the boats are launched.
Yes.
Boats and ships are launched.
Okay. So where the water is suitable or a place near the coastal area which is suitable where you can kind of park your boats, just like we park our cars in the parking area, right? So ships also
Yes.
need a place where they can be kept safely, where they can be tied safely. Otherwise, they'll just sail in the water, right? So natural harbors, we also have some natural harbors. And so we have this different natural harbors that we know or that present are Portsmouth in southern England. We have Sydney in Australia, New York in the United States, and some more. What is an estuary? This we have learned in the last week before that, and I've stressed upon this, like what is an estuary? So I want you guys to answer correctly. Tell me, what is an estuary? And it should be in simple words. Juveria, do you remember? What is an estuary?
It's
I'm
a
asking.
Yeah,
the
yes.
mouth of a river that goes into the ocean.
Yes, the
Sorry?
body of a river.
The mouth of a river that goes inside the ocean.
Exactly, right. The mouth of a river where it meets the sea or an ocean, right? So estuaries are a great, estuaries, I mean, make good harbors because that's where the water or the tides and waves or the current is slow so that you can harbor your ships properly. Okay? And what happens when ports or harbors or estuaries are there? Slowly, over a period of time, you see some villages growing over there. These villages may turn into cities and towns. Okay, like people start living there. Why? Because it is close to ports and they can take care of their ships and also go for fishing and some other whatever they're doing for their living, right? Like some may use their ships for
Yes.
sailing, some may use their ships for fishing and they sell their fish and that is how they make their living or earn their money, right? So
Yes.
villages grow into towns and cities near the mouth of rivers. And because of this, we also have some important resources and industries. Like, for example, San Francisco, United States grew into a city and port because gold was found nearby. For example, if you find gold near a coastal area, you know how important or how much money you can make through gold, right? Gold industry or some metals, different metals that we have. So just because gold was found there, people started coming there. They built ships, harbors, and they started mining this gold and exporting, transporting, and that's how these big cities have been formed. So now, what happens when coastal settlements also include holiday resorts? You all have been to holiday resorts, like if not all, most of you must have been, or at least you must have seen it in movies or in television, right? Most of you are from Mumbai, so you go to the beaches anyway.
Yes.
Right. So holiday resorts, these are beautiful places where you just, sometimes we get tired of our routine life. Like every day I have to go school, study, just play with my friends. And then there comes a point where you feel I need a change in my life, where you just go, you have fun, you refresh yourselves in a different environment and you come back. So change is very essential in your daily life, right? But like you can go somewhere once or twice a year. Right, Juveria? You also have fun, right? I think you are being to Tarkar, if I'm not wrong, where you did some scuba diving. Is it
We
correct?
went to Port Blair
Okay.
in Andaman Nicobar.
Andaman Nicobar, Port Blair, right? Okay. So this is where holiday resorts are there. So what do you see when you go to a holiday resort or when you go to a beach or coastal settlements? Anyone? What do you expect? Like, how do you want the
See
holiday
water.
resort to be
We
like?
see water and sand, and
Water
we
and
see
sand?
the sunset. And it needs to be a very playful area.
Yes. So if
And
we are
it
going,
should be safe.
yes, it should be safe. So when we think of a holiday resort or you plan a trip to holiday resort, you will look for certain things like I want a swimming pool in the resort. You also need good food where you can eat different varieties and you can taste seafood, especially if you're going to a coastal area, and you also want a park over there where you can play. You also want some sea sports, right? So you will look for these things in a holiday resort because you are there to have fun and enjoy with your family and friends, right? So
Yes.
yeah. So now after this, I'm going to show you a video. We'll see it in 5-10 minutes because we're also going to discuss about some holiday resorts, like how those cities or those coastal areas grew into holiday resorts and why. Okay. So now we also spoke about ports. So port is a space, is a place where ships are kind of parked, and it could be like cargoes, and we find dockyards over there. You must have seen docks, right, where we see so many ships. So it could be passenger ships, or they use it for transporting of vehicles or oil and some natural resources as well. And if you see, they're very big, and most of the times you will see smoke coming out of there. So what is it? Is it a sign of air pollution? Because you have factories over there and
Yes. Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So if you have a port near a coastal area, would you like to go there and have fun in all this pollution and all of that noise?
No.
Would you feel like going there?
No. No.
No, right? Nobody likes smoke. You just feel uncomfortable with that smoke and all that noise. You don't feel like hanging out there much, right? So over a period of time, these ports have affected environment because when you build a port, a huge amount or to a great extent, natural habitat is lost because you just try to build some cement blocks or you try to build an area which is good for parking the ships. In this picture, if you see here, let me annotate here. This is a big port, right? So with ports like this, you don't feel like going there to have fun, and it also affects environment because of pollution and like sea animals and natural habitat or plants over there get affected. And because of this pollution, this area is not usable or not safe for tourists and holiday makers. Clear? Like any doubts still here?
No.
Nobody, okay? Yeah. So we'll go to the next part. Wait. Okay. A coastal holiday resort. So today we are going to study about a holiday resort, and this holiday resort is in Spain, and Spain is one of Europe's biggest holiday resort or a tourist place, you can say. And in Spain we have this Benidorm. So here we have a map. Can you find Benidorm on this map?
In the center.
In the center, right? So we can
Yes.
Spain, and to the right of Spain we have Benidorm.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone can see it, right? Yeah. So if you want to visit a place for hanging out or outing or for a change, would you like to go to a place which is very hot, which is extremely sunny, and you keep sweating all the time? Would you like to go there? No, right? Would you
No,
like to
ma'am.
go to a place where you will freeze and you won't be able to move out of your blankets because it's too cold?
No, ma'am.
Because all day what you will do is you will be sitting in your house. So how would you explore the places, right? So the best thing about Benidorm is that the climate there, it is warm, but it is not too hot and not too cold. It's sunny all the year round, and they also have mountains which shelter the town. It means it's not extremely hot and it's not extremely cold. So the climate is favorable for anybody who goes there. Right. So the average temperature in winter is 15 degrees Celsius and 26 degrees Celsius in summers. So if you see, what is the average temperature in summers? Anyone? Like from April, May, what do you think is the average temperature?
30.
31.
Celsius, ma'am. 34 degrees Celsius.
34 or 31 degrees Celsius.
I mean, India, it is degrees Celsius in summers, mostly.
Thirty-four. Am I audible?
Ma'am, your
Yes,
video
ma'am.
was stuck just 2 minutes ago.
Okay, okay. Is it fine now?
Ma'am, yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, it's fine. Ma'am, I joined in late because of internet issues. Ma'am, which place you are talking about?
We are talking about Benidorm, and this is a holiday resort in Spain. Okay, so we just spoke about how coastal settlements, like ports are built on coast where we park our ships, like just like we park our cars, we harbor our ships on the port, right? And then some coastal settlements have developed into holiday resorts, and one of those holiday resorts is Benidorm, which is in Spain, and we'll be studying about it today. Okay, Brian? So we haven't covered much. This is I just told you in short what we have seen so far. So can you spot Benidorm on this map, Ibrahim?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you see? Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
our
we'll
year.
exactly near Spain. You can see it in the center, right? So what happened in 1950s? This Benidorm, as an one, okay, just a Benidorm was found and it turned into a holiday resort. There's a reason why people decided to make it a holiday resort because this climate was fine. And what happened in 1950s, like around 70 years ago, people in Benidorm used to go fishing. So the main part of their earning or their livelihood was fishing, and they sold those fish, right? So it was they particularly fished is called tuna. So tuna is a saltwater fish, and in 1952, what happened is the biggest tuna fishery was closed because the number of fish being caught failed. Now, if you overexploit fishes by doing more of fishing, what will happen? Eventually, the number of fish will become less, right? So,
They
Yes.
will
and then
decrease.
it
They will
will decrease.
decrease.
Yeah. And if you exploit or if you go on doing overfishing, what will happen is those fishes might become extinct. Do you know the meaning of extinct, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No more would live of that particular kind.
Yeah, so they will be gone completely. All the fishes will get over, and then you will not see tuna. Just like dinosaurs got extinct, we have some animals which we no longer see, some animals and plants. So you cannot over exploit or you cannot overfish there. So the town council looked for ways to encourage tourists because what happened is major livelihood or major source of earning was tuna. Now, if tuna is gone and if you can't go do fishing, so how will people over there live? So they have to look for different ways to earn money, right? So then they started thinking of, okay, if Benidorm has such a good climate, which is warm, which can attract people, it is close to coast, and we have hills over here, we have mountains over here, we have fish like beaches over here. The sand is also good, and the seashore is like along it is around 6 kilometers. So why not we attract tourists, right? People would enjoy here. So once when tourists come to your place, they keep on buying stuff. They will eat at your place. So you can have different business opportunities. Like you can start a hotel of your own. You can rent them a place to stay. You can go for different sea sports. Right. That's how
A,
you
da-
earn from
a driver or a guide.
a driver and a guide, right? So that's how you earn in tourist places, right? So many people will have much more options and they'll have many opportunities to earn money than just depending on fishing. So that's how. So in 1952, they just had 4 hotels. Now, 4 hotels won't be enough for many people if more people start coming to your town, right? So many more hotels were built and apartment blocks were built. And Benidorm was one of the first holiday resorts to have package holidays. Do you have an idea what is a package holiday? Any one of you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So package is where you get a complete package, right? I mean, for example, now even in India, for example, if you want to go Manali, then we have some tourism companies which will give you a package. Like they will manage everything right from your travel to where you will stay, what you will eat. They'll also arrange a person who will guide you to the cities, and that's how you get a complete package. So once you leave, you don't have to worry about where will I stay, where can I find food. They'll guide you in everything. You pay for the entire package, including your travel, food, stay, everything. This you know, right? We have such packages available for different places. We also have educational packages. So package holidays like Benidorm was first place where flights and hotels and apartment accommodations were sold together, and special flights called charter flights carried tourists to their destination. For example, they had special flights. So instead of going through other ways, these tourists went through flights to their destination or to the place where they wish to go. Okay. So another reason why Benidorm grew into hotel resort is they have an airport near, which is called as Alicante Airport, and it is only 2 hours flight away from most of the European capital cities like London, Paris, Brussels, Amsterdam, and Berlin. So when we think of Europe, we have different cities like London, Paris. These are very famous, right? And most of the people live there, and they also have a like huge population as compared to other cities. So this place is just 2 hours from the airport. So anybody would like to go to a place which is not too far to travel, like a distance of 3 to 4 kilometers is fine for everyone, right? Which is why people could easily go there on weekends. They don't have to travel much, and that's how
Ma'am,
they
but they would be in London, so how come they could come in Spain from ship?
through flight. No, through flight. That's what they're saying. The nearest airport was only 2 hours flight away from most of the European cities, which is why
And
through
in
flight.
Athens, the capital of Greece, there are many like holiday resorts, and
Yes.
many of the tourists come there.
Yeah, so we have many holiday resorts. Like so, for this in this chapter, we'll study about Benidorm, and we also have one more. But right now, I'll show you a video.
Ma'am, Benidorm is a place of is a
Yes,
holiday.
it is a place where we have so many holiday resorts. This place is in Spain. Okay, so
I
now would
thought
you
that
like?
it is a particular hotel.
No. So now, would you like to see a video of Benidorm, like the nature over there, what all
Yes,
they do
ma'am.
over there,
Yes,
right?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So give me a moment, and we'll see a video. Is it visible, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it should start. last time we have studied about cliffs and caves and different structures.
Yes,
Can you spot some of them?
Yes, ma'am, I can see.
There are many caves right now. Before this, what we saw in middle of the river was a cliff. Yeah, you're annotating, right? So just when you're looking at this, just try to see how many structures you can see. I could also see some stacks. Were you able to see? Like they were not exactly in a tower-like structure, but it was there in the middle of the sea, right? So try to find out what more structures you can see. Okay. So shall I play again?
Ma'am, this whole place is a resort.
Yeah. So we have some like human places as well.
Not so many buildings are there. They are also part of a resort.
Not all the buildings are resort like, because there are also native people who live there every day, but most of them are resorts. Not everything is a
Umar,
resort.
stop annotating. Ma'am, I want to. The whole place is not the resort, right? Only some are resorts.
No, only some places are resort because
Ma'am, Benidorm is a city or resort?
It's
it is
an
a city,
island.
but yeah, but it is a city which is known for its holiday resorts. The first city, like in Spain. Okay, so we'll play further. There's still more to watch, but I just want you to have your attention on the structures as well. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't annotate.
Hamza, stop annotating.
Now nobody will annotate now. Is uneven, right? Why is it anybody?
Cliffs, but
it is, yeah, but not everything is a cliff. So cliff is usually very steep. If you see this, it is not steep, right? It is a bit slanted and it is not even. So what do you think might be the reason for this uneven structures? We have discussed
estuaries. Estuaries.
No, not estuaries.
Stacks. Well, stacks.
No, stacks. Okay, stacks is a structure, right? The stack is a like column-like structure. Now I'm asking you, what is the reason that these stacks or these columns are uneven? I mean, it is not equal everywhere.
Ma'am, when the waters first come on the it breaks and then it becomes uneven.
Erosion, right? Because of the waves. So the soft sand will get eroded quickly or take time?
The soft rocks that get dissolved into the that gets in the water.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me, Brian.
Ma'am, in winter season, over there it snows or not?
Winter season?
It snows a lot in Benidorm.
I am not sure because they haven't mentioned anything like that. All they're saying is normally the climate is like between 15 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius.
And most people go over there in summers.
Yeah. In summers because that's when most of them have vacations, right? Or they must be going in nearby around Christmas as well. Okay. Yeah. So erosion is the reason for these uneven structures. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
holiday resorts, especially beaches, seafood is a major attraction, right? You would
Yes.
want to explore seafood over
Yes,
there.
ma'am, like
Yeah.
fish, crab, or prawns.
Fish, crabs, prawns, and there are many more. You have pomfrets. Like
Yes.
most of the people go visit beaches for seafood, especially, right? Like I'm one of them. I love
Yes,
seafood.
ma'am, the beach is clean over there, right?
Yeah, it's very clean. So that's because nobody would want to go to an unclean place. Would you like to go? No, right?
No, ma'am, like Juhu Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
And Chopati.
Yes, more worse.
So now we'll see the next video, okay?
And there are no sharks in this pond.
I'm not sure, there might be, but in this video they might have not captured because I think there should be sharks.
Ma'am,
Or
there are sharks.
there might be, but this must be taken from a safe place, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be, you will have to explore more for it.
No, ma'am, I'm talking if it would be danger or not.
Yeah, it will be. So as we spoke, it also has mountains, right? It's not just about the coastal area in Benidorm. Now you can see in this picture, right? It is surrounded by mountains. Now that we studied about Benidorm, I want every one of you, like one by one, every one of you will answer what do you think or what are the sources or means by which people from Benidorm earn money, and you cannot repeat the answer. So I want 1 point from everyone. Okay?
Ma'am,
Let's go one
Ma'am,
by
can
one.
I say? Ma'am, can I say?
Okay, one by one, and you will not say the answer directly. You will raise your hand and call out your name. Yes, Munib.
Ma'am.
Tell me. Yeah, Munib,
Ma'am,
then we'll have Ibrahim.
Ma'am, they earn money by there are boat rides for the people who come in Benidorm.
Okay, boat drives. One, Ibrahim,
Ma'am, hotel management, the owner of the hotel, which can earn a lot.
owner of the hotels will earn money. Okay, Juveria.
Yeah, hotel management.
Yeah.
Buy stalls.
Yeah, so we also have different stalls on the road, right? Not
Food,
everyone
right?
goes into the hotels. Yeah.
Means food, right, ma'am? Food stalls.
Yeah, it could be food stalls, or you also get
clothes.
some sunglasses over there, clothes or
Oh,
sunglasses. Yeah. This your name is right, Golden Sparrow, Aisha. Aisha, right? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, Aisha, tell me.
People earn money from
Ma'am,
They'll make some
swimming pools.
swimming pools.
ma'am,
Okay.
through
So
discount
swimming pools.
packages.
Okay, one by one. Okay. Don't. Yeah, Abdullah, I'm coming to you next. So those swimming pools mostly
Ma'am,
will
I didn't
be
hear
in the
your
hotels,
question.
right? Sorry.
Ma'am, most people
Didn't
won't
hear
go
your
in swimming
question.
pools because there will
Okay, I'll
be
tell you the
beaches.
question.
Ma'am, I want to say something. Most people won't go
Okay.
to swimming pools because there will be beach, ma'am.
But
In hotel,
sometimes, due to unfavorable climate, maybe you're not allowed to go to the beaches, or if you have toddlers or kids with you, you won't let them into the beach, right? So for
yes.
them, pools is a better option. So Rushta, my question is that you have seen the video for Benidorm, right? So I want every one of you to tell me one means by which people in Benidorm earn money. What ways have tourism led to increase in their income? Got it?
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Abdullah wants to say.
Abdullah.
And the tourists come, so they will eat the traditional food only. So most tourists eat the traditional food only where they go. Where they go, that place is traditional food. So they will so seafood.
Yeah, so you will go for authentic seafood which is available in that specific area. For example, if you go to Konkan side, for example, Tarkarli Malvan, not everyone owns a hotel, but you can still go to people's house and they'll serve you the food, the traditional food, right? If you have experienced this.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
need not have a hotel every time just to serve food to people. Even local people over there can arrange you for it. That's one.
Ma'am,
Okay.
some hotels don't have food, so we can eat in the stalls, like out, if you don't want the food from
Yeah, so you have many options. Some people prefer hotels, some will go to the local homemakers, some will go to stalls, right? Now we have
Yes.
Aisha and then I'll come to Mohammed. All right? Yeah. After
Ma'am,
Aisha, we
then
have Mohammed.
Ma'am,
What is your name?
they earn money while cooking food.
Yeah, but cooking food that we have discussed, right? Do you have any more point? Cooking food is also right.
By cleaning the
Any?
beach every day.
Yeah, so we also have cleaners, right? If you want to maintain a tourist place, you will need some people to
Clean
kind
the
of
beach every day.
clean the beach and to organize things and maintain hygiene, right? So we have cleaners. Okay. Mohammed, you are the next.
Ma'am, tourist souvenirs and restaurant managing.
Tourists?
Souvenirs
Okay. And
and restaurant managing.
restaurant managing, like hotel management is what Ibrahim told, right?
Not that
Yeah.
restaurant. That hotel
Okay.
management.
Okay, you're talking
Restaurant.
about restaurants. Okay, great. Then we
Ma'am,
have,
I also have one more example if no one is.
okay, we'll cover everyone first and then I'll come to you, Ibrahim. Okay. Yeah. I don't know your name because you have written your number. What is your name? Like 812.
Ma'am, H is the 8 number in alphabetical order, and 14.
Also,
U is the 14. As he's
okay.
written his number is his name in numbers.
Okay, so what's his name? What's your name?
His name is Hamza.
Hamza. Okay, Hamza. I'll have to remember. Okay, tell me.
Scuba divers. The people
Yes.
who guide people who are scuba diving.
Yeah. So sea sports, especially. Right? Okay. And Rushda, do you have to say something?
Yeah, being a tour guide.
Tour guide, correct. Humaira, am I like saying the name right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell
By
me.
providing discount packages.
Yeah, discount packages. So you can have offers, especially when tourists are coming, or you can have some offers in the off season to attract tourists, right? Yeah. And
Ma'am, everyone.
yeah. And Hamdan, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, ma'am, he's just joined in Hamza.
Okay, Hamdan. Okay. Anas, have you spoken once?
Yes, I'm opening a movie theater.
Movie theaters. Yeah. So entertainment. So Benidorm also has entertainments, like we'll study about it, like we'll read about it, and then we'll be done with Benidorm, and that's how we'll conclude our today's lesson. Okay, because it's almost 10:40, and we
Ma'am,
also
can
have
I
one.
say,
Yeah. Yes, Ibrahim, tell me.
ma'am, drivers which can take us to the places which
Different
are very good.
locations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drivers.
Drivers.
Or ma'am, stalls which sell cotton clothes and special things.
Transportation.
Yeah, transportation. Right. So see, these people in 1950s, they were only dependent on fishing. So did you see how tourism has helped them to enhance their income?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Yes,
they have
ma'am.
got so many opportunities just because
Ma'am, but
people are visiting the place.
ma'am,
Yes,
In
Ibrahim.
coronavirus, in look loss हुआ होगा ना ma'am in coronavirus because no
Yes.
tourists.
Yes. Entire
Ma'am,
world is, yes.
ma'am,
Tell
in
me.
rainy season, it's an off season, so that season also they would get less money.
Yeah. So what happens is when in holidays you earn a lot and then you will use that money in the rainy season when your income is low. That's what most of the people or businessmen do, because no business is active all the year round. You will have ups and downs. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Benidorm has excellent travel connections by land, sea, and air, and many holiday makers have traveled there from all over the Europe.
Ma'am, there are also on roads there are photographers they have certain frames of flowers and then they
Yes.
tell us to take
There,
photos.
yeah, so that you have memories of your holidays, right?
Yes.
So now we'll look for what are the main tourist attractions at Benidorm. So one is they have warm climate, warm seawater and sandy beaches. So this is what we discussed, right? You won't go to a place which is very hot and humid. Neither will you go to a place which is very cold and chilling, right?
Ma'am, I will go to a place which is very cold.
Okay.
Ma'am, they also have a theme park. Terra.
Yes. So we'll study about that. So
Terra
leisure activities
Natura.
like sailing, walking, horse riding, cycling, and boat trips. So
Ma'am,
we
this is
also
the roller
discussed.
coaster.
Yeah, roller coaster. And they have 4 theme parks. One is called Terra Natura, which shows visitors the wonders of animal kingdom. So you will see different animals over there. And Terra Mythica, which is largest theme park in Europe. So it is not just in Benidorm, but entire Europe. So can you imagine how many people would be going there to see the largest theme park in Europe?
Ma'am, there can be
One of the-
zoos also. Zoo.
Yes, in the
To
animal
see the
kingdom, you
special.
can see
Yeah.
different animals. Yeah. And they have different rides and shows that include acrobats, stuntmen, and circus acts. What is acrobats? Anyone?
But they are like gymnasts, ma'am.
Gymnasts.
They swing
Different
and stuff,
gymnasts
and then
yeah,
that other guy just falls in the air, and then this guy catches with the
And
hand,
they do
and then
cartwheels and all.
and then
Yeah.
Ma'am, just like a circus, like the lion
Just
goes
like-
in the fire ring.
yeah.
Ma'am, I've
just
never
like
been to a circus, ma'am.
Because nowadays, like we have very less circus. Like I don't see, because when I was
Yes.
small, like of your age, every year we had a circus coming, and now I just don't remember if it has even come in last 5 years. Because now we have so many different sources of entertainment. Like you have YouTube, you have mobile, tablets, television, everything. So you just don't depend upon these things for entertainment anymore, right? So did you enjoy today's session, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Learning about Benidorm was interesting.
Yeah. So next
Ma'am,
session.
can you go up? There was a fact. Did you know in the box? I did not read that.
Okay. With more than 8,000 kilometers of beaches, Spain is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe. This we have discussed, right?
Yes.
So in entire Europe,
But he
Spain is
didn't join at that time. He was late. No, Ibrahim was late.
okay, maybe.
I was late only for 6 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
that's good.
we covered that part.
Okay. So now we'll meet next Thursday. All right, and then
Yes,
we'll
ma'am.
look out one more tourist destination, and its name is Aqaba.
Ma'am, come with a new video also.
Yeah, well, also, I know you guys love videos, so I'll find a new video for you. Okay.
Yes, Akaba. Ma'am, don't show the spoiler. Don't show.
Okay, no spoiler. Okay. Chalo then. Bye bye. Have a good time.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you. It was very nice.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Ibrahim.
It
Take
was
care, all
very
of
nice.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Bye,
you.
ma'am.
Yeah, bye.